Well, hello everyone, and welcome to one of the most epic battles I've ever had the pleasure of playing. Definitely on Medieval 2, probably just in Total War in general. This battle was absolutely insane. So in the battle you're going to have the Warcaster, so that's myself, Warrior of Sparta and Lionheart, going up against Pixelated Apollo and Jackyfish in the Siege of Minas Tirith. Now this it's just absolutely insane. So this scenario was created by Paladin Bob, who's created quite a few scenarios for Pixelated Apollo before, and honestly it recreates Minas Tirith as accurately as it can be in video game form, I guess. At least the kind of the army composition. So you have one army of Mordor. I'm playing as Mordor. Lionheart is playing as Harad, and Warrior Sparta is also playing as the Orcs. I think it's the Orcs and Goblins. I'm not. No, it's the. Sorry, he's playing as Rune. Don't know where I got Orcs and Goblins from. I'm thinking of Medieval 2, like Call of Warhammer. And we have Jackyfish playing as Gondor, and Pixelated Apollo playing as Rohan. So at the minute we basically set a timer at the start of the video. So essentially for the first 10 minutes we've got the Battle of Minas Tirith to recreate essentially, and there's even Gandalf in the battle as well. So that is it's just absolutely insane. This battle is absolutely insane. I can't get over just the atmosphere. It's just amazing. And we were going to try and record it live, however, we tried once and it just crashed. Like, you just couldn't do it. So we're all doing like post-commentaries, and if you hear the bleep, it's just me doing my post-commentary. Sorry, taking screenshots. As you can tell, I'm not used to doing post-commentary, so hopefully you'll bear with me, but give a like for this scenario if you're feeling generous today, because this is absolutely amazing. So I might skip a few parts because at some points it's just a bit of a grind, but the majority of the replay will be as accurate as the battle was, really. So Lionheart kind of stormed in and is essentially knocking down the gatehouse. I'm battering down to get an entryway through the walls. We also have tons of siege towers, so here we go. Lionheart's charging his trolls in. So here we go, the cave trolls going in, about to smash into the Gondor spearmen. So we go right into the action. I'm still trying to blast down the walls. We're about 70% now. And we also have men. So there we have Gandalf doing his little speechy. Good for you, Gandalf. So over here, we're pretty much going up all sides. I was waiting until... Oh, hit again by the ballista, or the trebuchet. So I was waiting until we got the wall down before I sent in my Ologhai. But I am supporting Lionheart up on the walls, or at least I will be. I'll be sending some men up. But here we have the trolls doing a lot of damage, and we've got the Orc looters going in now. As you can see, the arrows still pouring in. I think he might have some... Yeah, it's got some archers firing from over here. So this battle does go actually down to the wire. I'm not going to go into any details, but you'll have to see and find out. So, I'm almost... There we go. So I've actually knocked down the walls now. And as you can see, my Ologhai are starting to pour in. And I'm essentially going to go around and hit them in the flank. I can't remember what I do. I might actually go over to the right. I might change. So here we go. They've charged through. Where did I direct them to go? Into the wall, apparently. So here we go. Ow, I sent them running round. Because I wanted to hit these guys as quickly as I could. So hopefully they'll go into the spearmen now. But Jackie was definitely up against it, facing 3 armies to start off with. And he's forming a Shulkrom. but it didn't quite form in time, and then goes in the Ologhai, causing utter mayhem into the Gondorian ranks. Evenly? Really? Pretty sure that's going to go in my favour soon. Although they are dealing quite a lot of damage to the Ologhai, because they went in unsupported. We were kind of trying to just have a good laugh, really. So, Lionheart's trolls pouring out there. Lionheart's got a huge number of men. We're going to try and pour our men in as quickly as possible, really. So we have Warrior Spartas, Orc Looters going in here with Rune. Just huge amounts of Orcs. I think I'm sending in... Oh no, that's still all Warrior Spartas. There we go. That's... Nope. Okay, so there we have my Uruks going in up here. I think I've already got a few units up here. There we go. So we're pushing up through here. Slowly grinding the Gondorian force into submission. Okay, so Warrior Spartans has a lot of men to send into the city at this time. And over here we have the Orc Looters. The Jackie Fish's Gondor Militia standing ready to defend against any attack. So let's take a look and see how my Ologhai are getting on. So they've charged up now up into some archers, because I was taking a bit of fire and I wasn't happy with that, and neither were the Ologhai, so they've gone straight in. So is that... Oh, he's charging in Gandalf. Although I think he might have a second decision. Yep, no, he's changing his mind. There we go. So we have more men going up onto the walls, more men pushing along here. Jackie's still... No one's engaged those archers yet. So Jackie's still having a good time with it over here. But as you can see, the balance of power, it isn't in our favour, and I'll explain about that in a little while. Unless you've already seen the scenario before, in which case you know. But at the minute, you haven't seen anything of Pixelated Apollo, but you'll see some of him, I think now, actually. So it looks like Rohan has arrived on the battlefield. The legions of horsemen are coming charging down to try and save Gondor. And what a long line of horsemen this is. This is an absolutely huge charge. This is just so freaking atmospheric. It's just, oh my god, it's amazing. But myself and Warrior of Sparta have managed to get a force in place to help push back the forces of Rohan. So here we have our halberdiers. And let's see. So he's actually going to bring in some men from everywhere, really. So he's bringing in some men right now. So the halberds, or Uruk halberds, are taking in quite a charge from Rohan here. And Pixelated Apollo actually managed to get some of his cavalry around. But Warrior Sparta's got some cavalry on the flank here. So there we go, the Riddermark skirmishers. So there we go, I also have Uruk archers ready to fire. But it looks like he actually tears through the line. But I've taken relatively few casualties. But over here I'm going to take some just from the fire here. So I know what you're thinking, doing a charge along here is just ridiculous. Like, you're never going to win. And, that's true, but we were kind of doing it for effect than anything else. I'm pretty sure if we were fighting this game for, to try and win, Pixelated Apollo would definitely not have used that tactic of charging cavalry into halberds. But now it looks like Lionheart is committing his Mumma kill. So he's charging those in. So we'll see those hit the line and wreak devastation upon Rohan in just a second. But at the minute, I was thinking it could go either way, because my archers are taking a lot of fire. My halberds, the line has just gone, but now that Rohan's committed, it's just a grind now, which the Uruk halberds are kind of more suited to. And I think Warrior Sparta over here, he's blocked any kind of path and any kind of assault from Rohan to help alleviate the siege of the city. So here we have the Mumma kill about to charge in. So there we go. The Mumakil just are pretty much going to wreck anything in their path. So he's going to charge into the Riders of the Fold, and he is just trampling. Wow, that is just amazing. Oh, that is great. That is great. So now Pixelated Apollo, he's... Oh my god! Yeah, Lionheart's just like charged in. He's wrecking everything. He's wrecking everything with those Mumakil. And here we have Warrior Spartas at Loki Thlagrim against the Irling Swordsman. And it looks like Warrior Sparta's going to win on this flank. He's successfully blocked any kind of relief getting into the city. Although he has got a unit of Royal Guard. So there goes my Nazgul. Yeah, at this point I don't think Lionheart cares who he attacks with those Mumakil. He's just having fun wrecking any kind of formation that anyone tries to form. But at this point I think Rohan's pretty much been annihilated. Although he does still have a unit of Royal Guard, which I was trying to hit with my archers, although he's going to go into my catapults. Oh, no, never mind, the Mumakil's come to help. Okay, but we can see something on the horizon coming in. And it looks like they're coming in now. It looks like it's the army of the dead. Now, this is the reason why the balance of power is so in the Jackie Fisher's and Pixelated Apollo's favour. So despite the fact that we've killed 50% of their men, they have these, which I think have like 200 bonus defence. So you can't really kill them. It's pretty, you know, they're just going to tear through anything. So the army of the dead is coming in. So it's only a matter of time now before we lose, because they will just kill everything. So we're trying to form up and trying to hold them off to stop them from getting in the city of Minas Tirith. Take another screenshot there, because this city, this custom battle is absolutely amazing. I'm unsure what happened to the Mumakil there. So I'm still trying to get rid of the final Rohan. Warrior Sparta's bringing his troops to support, but he sacrifices a lot of men to try and stop them from getting in the city. So let's take a little picture of the Mumakil outside Minas Tirith, because this battle, oh man, this battle, it was amazing to fight. That's probably enough screenshots. I'll stop taking them because that sound will probably get annoying. So we have the army of the dead closing in. So I'm focusing on this side of the battle because there's, at the minute, it's just a grind. So we're working our way up, but that's the stage, that's the point, that's kind of what's happening there. So if I go back, because you want to see the army of the dead charge in, because I do actually manage to get a shot off with a catapult, I think. There we go. There we are. So my catapult goes in and misses. Oh, there we go. So we actually kill 4 of them. But here goes the Mumakil charging in to try and do some kind of damage against those Oathbreakers. So they're going to send them flying. But nothing died. Not a man died. Well, I say man, they're undead, but you know what I mean. So at this point, we're all thinking, oh no, because, you know, what are we meant to do? We can't really do anything, so we're pelting them, but, you know, they're dead. You can't do anything against the dead. So they're going to start tearing in. And despite this barrage, and despite me having halberds, they're just going to come charging in. The Mumakil will start falling now, one by one. And at this stage, I was thinking, oh well, you know, we might still be able to bring it back, but yeah, it's not going to happen. The Oathbreakers are just going to Oh. So there we go. That's the mumma kill. Oh, actually, no. I think I hit it with my catapult, so I actually killed one of the mumma kill. But let's yeah. So we're in a bit of a pickle now because we're trying to stop. So Jackie's like desperately trying to get his men into the city to help relieve the siege. So we're just throwing everything that we've got to try and prevent them, just slowing them down really. So we've got the Serpent Bodyguard, we've got Orc Looters, so Warrior Spartans are going to commit all of these to try and stop them from getting in. But yeah, this one unit will end up pretty much just killing all of these. It's pretty bad. Maybe just one more screenshot. One more for luck. There we go. Oh yeah, that's where I hit the mumma kill. There you go. So Warrior Sparta's sacrificing his troops just to try and hold off the Oathbreakers. So while that fight rages on, because in any normal engagement, those mumma kill would just wreck everything. So you can see that we've pushed further into the city now. They don't really have any... Oh! Oh no, okay, they're broken. But Jackie's still got those archers. But the rest of us, we're now thinking, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Because, you know, we have no time left. As soon as they hit us, our men will just fall. So I've sent my last of the Ologhai to try and punch a way through. But we still got, basically, we needed to get up to this level and capture the point. But at this stage, we've only lost, well, we've lost 31%, mainly because of the army of the dead out there. But he's still got Gandalf, and he's still got his Fountain Guard. And on the other side, he's got the Citadel Guard. So I believe that's Harad's general that sacrificed himself. It might have been Runes, I can't remember. But if I just speed this up a little bit now. Because it really is just a grind at this stage to try and punch through, get as many men up as possible. Now, one thing that we should have done was send more men through the second layer. I did send some men around there eventually, but it would have made it a lot easier if we kind of split our forces 50-50. Because I think at the time we thought that there wasn't a way through, but, I mean, if we looked at it properly, then there we go. Which was, you know, a mistake on our part, but... So we've still got men pouring into the city. But the army of the dead is pretty much cleaned up out here. They have destroyed everything. So we're sending men running back. So, you know, just to try and hold them off. But pretty soon they'll start to make their way into the city. So there's still 200. So they're only 4 men that they've lost. Oh, they lost a few there as well. But yeah, that's the result of the Oathbreakers. They've just killed everything. Everything has just... It's just insane. Whereas on this side, we managed to devastate Rohan. And just the flag sticking out there remaining. But just the single Oathbreak. I didn't even see this. Oh, we've still got a mumma kill running around. That's kind of hilarious. Because I think they went berserk, so Lionheart couldn't control them after that. But if we head on back into the city, we can see what's been going on. We're still desperately trying to send more and more men up. And I think... Yep. So... my Ologhai, I've gone down to the last person, so I sent him charging through, and Jackie lines up his units of archers, and I'm thinking he can still get through. He's still going to make it. He's going to make it. Jimmy is going to make it. Go on, Jimmy. For Jimmy! Nope. So that was just... Yep. That was just crazy. I thought I would be able to get through, but no, he'd taken so much damage already that Jimmy was on his last legs. So at this stage, we're pouring in so many men. It's only a matter of time, really. But the Army of the Dead has started to make its way into the city. And I think I do manage to get some more trolls. I think I can get my catapults from the trolls through. Well, not the actual catapults, but the trolls. So there we have the undead coming in. They've actually made it into the city now. They're still being held off by Warrior Sparta's bandits. But they're not going to be able to hold up against those bandits for long. Well, the Oathbreakers for long. So Warrior of Sparta really did the team justice. He sacrificed so many of his men just to try and keep them at bay. Oh, there we have Pixelated Apollos, the last riders of the fold. And really at this point, you just have to keep committing men until, like, we're trying to break through here. So he's bringing Gandalf down. Gandalf down into the fight. There's just a huge queue of men trying to get up and in now. But there we have the troll catapult making its way. But they're only just ahead of the Oathbreakers. So the Oathbreakers have started to make their way through now. So I was having difficulty at this point trying to get a unit. So I did actually have a unit trying to make its way round. But it wasn't really... It kind of kept getting stuck and reverting its position. So I was trying to get them around here to try and go and take out the Fountain Guard. But it's just an insane amount of troops we've got left. So we've got 50% of our force. So there are all of my men, all of Warrior Spartas and all of Lionhearts trying to get through. We're sending units down to sacrifice themselves. Warrior Sparta again is sacrificing what men he can. But all of the Oathbreakers have made their way into the city now, so it's just... Our doom is at hand. So I now charge my orcs in. The cave trolls. Are they cave trolls? Well, trolls of some description. And I've actually... Oh no, that's Lionheart. Gets a few men through. So we're starting to get a little gap to get in to try and take the city. And Gandalf will soon be fighting for his life. Because even if we get some men through there, we still need to hold it for 4 minutes. And that... Yeah. It's a long time when you've got the Army of the Dead at your back. But they've got a long line of men to get through, and we're still sending a few men down to try and hold them. So I'm trying to get my cave troll, catapult trolls through. So if we go on the other side. So we've got some men in now. So we still have my orcs fighting here. So I don't know. That's still half the unit that's trying to get around the other in the other direction. But at the minute, the Army of the Dead is still weaning his way through, and it's just the slow grind of Warrior Sparta's men just dying. But they're broken now. So Pixelated Apollo sending what men he has into the city as well. So the charge, I guess, worked. Okay, so we have a cave troll going through here. So I charge it into Gandalf to try and take Gandalf out. And so it's Gandalf versus a troll. So here we go. Gandalf versus a troll. I'll let you guess who's going to win. I'm even holding up a little torch. There we go. So, the troll lost. Gandalf once again foils my plan. But the situation is getting pretty desperate for Jackie now. So he has to bring in these trolls, the army of the undead as quick as possible. Because we've still got huge amounts of troops that we're trying to get in. And now we're sending men back. We're throwing them at the army of the dead to try and keep them in place. So as you can see, oh, we have some orc loot, so Lionheart's sending a few units back. Well, from the previous battle. Ignore me there. Let's just pretend I didn't start gobbledygooking. That would be good all round. Okay, so we're actually pouring troops in now. So we're trying to take out the Fountain Guard here. Gandalf is fighting for his survival. I did actually manage to bring some men round here. But I think the Army of the Dead is starting to make its way through here as well. Yeah, so they're starting to make their way through. So we'll speed this up a little bit more because this is where it just becomes a grind for pretty much the rest of the battle. So we're just trying to push through troops as quickly as possible, and this is where the kind of the pathfinding becomes a little bit frustrating. But we're just praying that we can take the city. The Warcast versus the Tug of War team. There we go, we've pretty much surrounded the Fountain Guard. Gandalf is in a fight for his life. We have my last, I think that's probably my last troll now. Trying to attack Gandalf, trying to take him out again. Avenge his fallen brother. But we're slowly taking out more and more men. So the Army of the Dead's progress, they're actually making their way up here. And at this point I was like, guys, help, help. So we start taking command of the city. But at this point, the Oathbreakers are just kind of making their way, grinding their way through. They've got a lot of men to get through along here. But we're 4 minutes away from victory. So you'd think that would be enough men to try and hold off the Oathbreakers. Oh, so we lost command of the city again. But at this point, Pixelated Apollo's thrown in everything he has left. We take control of the city once again. I'm sending troops through to try and hold them off down here because they're coming, and they're coming quickly. Well, as quickly as undead can run. So here is the brave orc keeping them at bay. I wonder how long he'll last. Oh no, just going to go around him. That's it. Fear the orc. Fear the uruk. Oh no, he's dead now. So yeah, I'm pretty much just trying to run my men through and take them out. Keep them back as long as possible. So they're actually approaching through the gate as well. So interspersed among the men, Jackie's just trying to pull his men through. He's not interested in killing all of these men, he's just trying to get his men and stop them from taking the capture point. So it's like 2.5 minutes to go, and I'm just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We're all thinking that pretty much. Yeah, so my men have fought long and becoming tired. So he's almost bringing men in. A lot of our men are exhausted and wavering, so he's actually got one up here, which isn't far from the capture point at all. But there, Gandalf has been slain. And there goes Pixelated Apollo's General too. So Theoden and Gandalf have both perished. My General, I think, also dies as well, but I think that was the Witch King. So like a minute to go. And Jackie is converging on the capture point with glee. So he has a minute, just over a minute. So there goes my General. I think that was my Nazgul, the Witch King. So he has a minute to get here. I thought he was, you know, going to be able to do it. That's a bit of a spoiler there, isn't it? And the thing is, he does. Or does he? I don't know. We'll find out. So he's still trying to drag his men through, because on this side we don't really have as many men as they do here, but 3 seconds to go, 2 seconds to go, 1 second to go, and that's victory for the Warcast. And then a little token win for Jackie Fish here. He manages to get one person in the capture point. But by that point, the battle has already been won. So there we have it. The most epic Battle of Minas Tirith you might ever see, except in the film, or, you know, any of my collaborators' videos as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a beast of a battle. So make sure to leave a like and all that jazz. And until next time, everyone, I bid you a very, very good day.